been neighbors who have come to our meetings specifically, which is unusual. I think in the 3 or so years I've been on that board, we've never had a neighbor come in to talk about a property and citing the concern for children in the neighborhood. This is that property in particular is kind of close to the street, if you will, and it's very open in its present form. It's very easy for people to wander in.
Now, both of these properties, taxes have not been paid and their fines have not been paid.
Their fines have not been paid, and according to Hank, their taxes had not been paid, either. So there was a discussion of lien priority, and that would certainly be resolved in the foreclosure process.
Other questions?
So, Mike, on Blight, do the fines ever roll off after a certain period of time?
No, unless we specifically decide to waive them, which we've done on occasion when there's been relatively aggressive action, or where people have come in and said, hey, I'm trying to do this, can we hold the fines, for a period? So, we will talk to the neighbors, and then what we do is that the fines are there, and then every 120 days or so, we have the town actually record those fines as a lien. So then if the property is transferred and someone does a title search, then they'll see that, this isn't free and clear. There's some fines.
And how long have these properties not paid their taxes, do you know?
I don't know. I don't know what the total is on the taxes. It could be from before we started, Blight. So it was certainly since 2016 and 2021, whether or not there were previous tax issues, we don't track.
Okay.
Other questions?
Do you know what the total number of fines are on both those properties?
So with 2101, it was $97,000. This is as of November, and the 2016, it's kind of an anomaly in that that's the older blighted property, but their lien amount is less. It's $23,600. I think there was a history during COVID when the fines weren't accruing, and it took the board, for whatever set of circumstances, longer to commence the fines. So the fines on the 16-01 property didn't commence until February of 2021, but the case has been around since 2016.
Where does that money go? Just the general fund?
Yeah. As far as I know, we've only collected on one blight fine, and that was very recently. It was about $40,000 or $50,000, and it goes back into the general fund.
Okay.
Other questions?
So just for process, so it goes through foreclosure, let's say foreclosure closes on it, town gets their $25,000, remainder of whatever it foreclosed at goes to the owner? Is that how that works?
Right. So there will be the lien priority. I don't know off the top of the head if the tax people come in front of us. I think intellectually I would think that they would, but I don't know that. Legally, the town would have the opportunity to sell the property if the foreclosure were to go through, and then sort out the proceeds. That way, it's important to note that the foreclosing property would be responsible for all of the associated fees. So it's not it should be like a zero expense for the town to
Okay.
pursue these foreclosures.
Well, I think this will probably send a good message to the rest of the list.
I think it's good, and it's also, we're very fortunate. We don't have a long list. Stanford has a greater list. Greenwich has a greater list, and we have a few property owners that are on the list but have been trying to work with us. So I think it's working for Darien.
Are there other questions? Could I get a motion to approve the Blight Review Board's recommendations to foreclose on file 16-001 and 21-001? Mike moves. Sarah seconds. All in favor? Okay, unanimous. Okay. We've got some reappointments to do. So the first one is to reappoint members to the Darien Government Access Television Advisory Committee, TV 79. So this will be Democrats Al Brigante. We've already appointed him, but just to confirm that his appointment will be through December 31st, 2025, as are all these appointments, Mike Wheeler and Kerry Osaki. And then for Republican Dennis Cummings, and then for unaffiliated Jim Cameron, Dave Deaver and Robert Flynn, also currently on the board, are retiring. So the Republican Town Committee has not come up with other suggestions yet, but I'd like to go ahead and get these individuals reappointed. All want to continue serving so that we have that board in place for this year. Questions?
That's just for 1 year.
Yeah, TV 79 advisory. Got to get a motion to approve those reappointments for December 31st, 2025. Okay, Sarah moves, Monica seconds, all in favor? Okay. Second up is Coastal Waters Advisory Commission. So we're going to reappoint, and I've cleared this with the committee, so the Republicans would be Flip Hufford, Rob Roberto, and Grant Tankos. Democrats would be Sam Bridges and Bill Cavers, and unaffiliated would be Marty Masterson and David Kahn. All would like to continue serving. Could I get a motion to reappoint those individuals? Sarah moves, Monica seconds, all in favor? Okay, and then finally, for the Blight Review Board, those are actually 2-year terms, not 1-year terms, as I suggested before. So this is simply to confirm the appointment of these 4 individuals to the Blight Review Board for terms expiring December 31st, 2026. So Jim Cameron, Sue Oakey, George Riley, and Mike Burke. Can I get a motion to do that? Marcy moves, Mike seconds, all in favor. Okay. So that's all of that. We had minutes for the January 6th regular meeting and January 10th special meeting. My questions on, no, I had no questions on that, other than to say for the special meeting on the 10th, it was by Zoom. Mike, were you not on that?
He was there.
I was.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were, so for the special meeting, we got to correct that
Yep.
to put Mike on there, that I had a question on that. And for the regular meeting, I didn't have any edits. I didn't even have any edits or questions on the minutes? Okay, can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the January 6th regular meeting and the January 10th special meeting as amended? Mike moves, Sarah seconds, all in favor? Okay. Agenda review, we still have flooding, which I will get that filmed this week or early next week, and beautification, which we're just waiting on their revised plan, which I've seen, but they haven't presented to us yet, but they are going to come by and have a presentation that's much constrained but manageable, so that whatever they plant is going to look the same 5 years from now as it does when it gets planted. So I think it's much better and less expensive. More to come on that. Does anybody have anything for agenda review other than the budget things we just talked about?
No, at this time.
Okay. Upcoming meetings, February 3rd is our next meeting, is that correct, Jennifer?
Yes.
That's right. So that'll be a regular meeting that day, and then we'll also have our first round of budget discussions then as well. So that's it for our special meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn the special meeting of the Board of Finance? Monica moves, Sarah seconds. Okay, we stand adjourned at 7:32 or 8:32.